Hi, this is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to personally welcome you to my weekly live video. And in today's session, I would like to talk about marketing. And the topic is why you should use Facebook for your business. Now, I believe that this is a very important topic if you are in business. All right, if you're doing business, you're doing marketing, you're promoting your products or services, then this is a very important topic, why you should use Facebook for your business. Now, regardless of the business that you are doing, okay, you need to brand and market your products or services. Is it true? All right, you got to be able to promote or market your product. Marketing is critical for any business success. You can have the best product in the world, but marketing is crucial. If you don't have the marketing, then the product is not going to move by itself. Okay. Now, let me ask you this question. Are you using social media for exposure? If you're having a business, if you're still not using social media, then you are probably covered under the rock somewhere. All right, because social media is very, very big. The exposure is very big. All right, but today there are many social media outside there. But today I want to talk about Facebook. All right, only for Facebook. But the thing is that it applies to any other social media platform out there, like LinkedIn, Instagram, yeah, even TikTok for that matter. All right. So basically, I'm going to talk about Facebook for today. Why you should use Facebook for your business. Okay, let's have a look at the reason why you should use Facebook. Number one, Facebook has got more than 2.5 billion members. All right, I think it's close to 3 billion members now. Now, that is a huge exposure. Billion, 2.5 to 3 billion members outside there. These are all members that you can have access to if you are with Facebook. All right, so basically, the exposure is very big. When you talk about Facebook, it is if you talk about in terms of population, it's the largest country in the world. All right, it's the largest country in the world. So basically, the exposure is very great. Number two, believe it is free. Believe it or not, it is free, right? It is free. So if you're not using it, then basically, you are, not smart to be able to market your product. So it is free, and you know that not only it is free, but a lot of people need to have your website to promote their services or their product. But you realize that some people do not realize this, all right? That with Facebook, you have a free website. Okay, you don't have to create your own website because Facebook is a website that is being offered to you for free. All right, so it is free and you can have your own website and brand yourself through Facebook. All right, number three, this is very important because when you are using Facebook platform, you are leveraging on the credibility of Facebook. Isn't it true? You're leveraging on your credibility. Like, let's say for me, example, all right, I got a website, all right, richardquack.com. Now, if people visit my website, they do not know who is Richard Quack, don't you think so? But when you are on Facebook platform, you are leveraging on Facebook credibility. Okay, that is very important to realize that. Okay, and also Facebook have got a feature called the graph search. Graph search is very important because you can search for people on Facebook. What sort of people you're looking for, what sort of leads, what sort of prospect you're looking for. You can search all of that on Facebook using the graph search. All right, that is number four. Number five, now, if you are adventurous enough, you can also advertise on Facebook. Of course, it costs you money, but the exposure is there. All right, so you can advertise on Facebook as well. Because Facebook have got their advertising platform that you can use. Of course, you got to pay for it. It's not free. Okay. Now, the other thing is that as far as Facebook is concerned, you can have free exposure, like I say. All right. You can have your own profile page. Okay, when you sign up, you can have your profile page. You can have your fan page. You can create as many fan pages as you like. And thirdly, you can also start your own groups there. All right, and once you start your group, then you build credibility. You communicate with your groups and so on. So basically, that's why these are some of the reasons. That's why Facebook is very, very important. Okay. Of course, a lot of people will tell me that, well, Richard, I don't know how to go about using Facebook. Let me tell you the truth. There are a lot of courses outside there, but first of all, go to YouTube. There's so many, free videos there that you can learn from. It's only taking a bit of time. That's all. All right. So basically, you should be using Facebook if you are not using it at the moment. Okay, because it is free. But if you want to advertise on it, then you can also advertise on it, but you have to pay for it. That's all. Okay. Now let's have a look at some of the setbacks, the disadvantage of using Facebook. All right. Number one, many of the accounts on Facebook are inactive. These are what we call missing in action Facebook people. All right, because why? One day they started to set up a Facebook account and they were very excited. Then after that, their focus runs to something else, and basically they don't even log into the Facebook account. So there are a lot of inactive accounts on Facebook. All right, but when you are on Facebook, you have to communicate with people who are active. That's very important. People who are not active, it's a waste of time. All right, and the most important thing of all is that some of these profiles on Facebook are bogus, and some of them are even scam for that matter. So when you're on Facebook, you got to be cautious as well. You got to be cautious as well. All right, because there are a lot of scam outside there. People use any platform, not only Facebook, to scam people. All right, so basically, there are many inactive accounts outside there. There are bogus accounts. They are also scam. Okay. The other thing is that many people on Facebook do not know how to set up the account properly. Well, when we ask them, are you using Facebook? They say, oh, yeah, I'm using Facebook. But the truth is that they don't know what they're doing. Because the moment you look at the profile page, you know that they don't next to nothing. All right, they just have set up the Facebook profile or fan page or groups, and they don't know how to do what to do about it. All right, so basically, having a Facebook account is of no point if you don't know how to leverage on it to brand yourself, to get exposure, and so on. Okay. The other thing is that, Facebook is very strict. Of course, I don't blame Facebook for being strict. They have to safeguard their members as well. Okay, they have to be very strict. All right, especially, these are some of the things that they are strict with. There are many things they are very strict with. Inviting friends also, you cannot simply invite a lot of friends because they will send warning to you, messages to you, and say that, do you know these people that you are asking to friend with? All right, so they are very strict because, they don't want people to abuse the system. Okay, so they are strict in terms of inviting friends, in terms of advertisement as well. If you want to advertise, all right, they're very strict as well. There's a lot of criteria that you got to follow. If you don't follow, they will shut down your advertising account. It's very true because they are very strict. Okay, so the other thing is that there are a lot of irrelevant posts on Facebook. Irrelevant posts. All right, there are a lot of fake news there, fake posts, and then there are a lot of scam as well. So when you are on Facebook, you are browsing through Facebook and using Facebook for your business, you got to be very, very careful. All right, be aware. And a lot of advertisement as well. I mean, you sometimes you go on your Facebook profile page, you look around, and then you see a lot of advertisement coming in. But I mean, put it this way, Facebook give you free access to their platform, but they have to make money as well. So basically, I believe that it's only fair that they have to let you see some advertisement there. Okay, especially on your timeline. All right, your timeline, you will see advertisement there. Okay. What is the difference between your timeline and your profile page? Your profile page is your own page. Whatever you post will appear on your profile page. The profile page is when you go on Facebook, you click on your picture. That is the profile page. Okay. When you click on home, HOME, that will be the timeline. The timeline is everything about your page. That means your posts, your friends' posts, other people's posts, advertisement, everything will be there as well. So that is your timeline. Okay, so you must understand profile and timeline. Now, before I finish this session, I want to give you some tips, all right, which I believe is important. Okay, now, I'm sure you are aware that Facebook allow you to have a maximum of 5,000 friends. Okay, now 5,000 friends. What is so important about that? You may not realize this, right? But having the number of friends is not that important. All right, you can have 5,000 friends. So what? It does not matter. All right, making friends on Facebook is not difficult. All right, you can go in every day and just click and invite people to become your friends. So 5,000 friends, does it make you successful? No. Success on Facebook is not the number of friends, but the engagement that you get on Facebook. Now, look at your profile page. When you post something there, a picture or whatever it is, or a text post or what, all right? When you do a post, how many likes do you get? How many comments that you get? That is the engagement. More people, when they post something, they don't have much engagement. All right, when you don't have much engagement, all right, Facebook, will not be on your side. Put this way, okay? Will not be on your side. What do you mean by that? Very simple. When you don't have many engagement, whatever you post, Facebook will not show it to a lot of people because you're not popular. All right, but when you have a lot of engagement, people like and comment on your post or share your post, then Facebook will show your other posts to a lot of the friends and other people on Facebook. So it's important to have plenty of engagement. All right, it's important to have plenty of engagement on Facebook. It's not the number of friends, right? So you remember the engagement is what is important on social media like Facebook. Now, branding is also important on Facebook. There are more than 2.5 billion Facebook members there. All right, so they have a lot of members there. The thing is that what makes you different from all the rest is your branding. All right, it's very important to brand yourself because in marketing, people buy from people they like, they know, and they trust. Okay, so it's important. So it's important to brand yourself. All right, on Facebook, although it's a free platform, but you have to brand yourself. How do you brand yourself? There are a few things here. This is not a topic about that. I will cover other topics later on. No, you're branding yourself. Number one is the cover photo. You know what is a cover photo? When you go to your profile page, you see the cover photo on top there. Okay, that is important. Some people just use the default. Facebook give them a cover photo that is the default. They use that one. Now that doesn't brand you. Okay, you want to brand yourself, then you got to design it properly. Either you do it yourself or you can hire people to do the cover photo. All right, that is important. Okay, the other thing that is also important is your profile picture, your picture there. Okay, when people come to your profile page, they see your picture there. Now, what is your picture there? Most people, their picture is rubbish. Honestly, what do you mean by rubbish, Richard? Well, their profile photo consists of what? Probably cat photo, dog photo, or even cartoon for that matter. All right. Now, it is called Facebook. So you have to have a portrait picture of yourself, a portrait picture of yourself. Even not the whole body, a portrait picture of yourself so that people can see your face clearly. That is what branding is about. All right. And the other thing about profile picture is that, I know some people like to color the hairs and so on, or change the hairstyle. Don't change your profile photo every month or every week, Don't change it. You have to be consistent. All right, profile picture is very important. Take a professional photo and put it there because this will brand yourself. Remember, all right, don't put cartoon picture or the picture with your husband or your family or what. It's your individual photo, portrait photo. All right, that's as far profile picture is concerned. The other thing is that Facebook have got a section called About Me. That means they allow you to talk about yourself, what you do and so on, how to contact you, how you can help people and so on. The About Me page is very important, but if you look at a lot of Facebook profile page, most of them are blank. Now that is rare property, for you to brand yourself, to tell people about yourself, but most people leave it blank. If you don't believe me, look at your own page. Do you have About Me page fill up? No, most people don't. Okay, and the other thing is that a lot of people have a lot of missing things on Facebook. Now, just like if you go for a job interview, okay, the company give you an application form. Do you fill in everything? Of course, you fill in everything. You cannot leave it blank, right? You leave it blank, it doesn't look professional. So same thing on Facebook. You got to fill in everything. Okay, even your age, your date of birth is very important as well. I know for ladies, they might not want to let people know about their age, so you can just put in the year. That's about it. All right. You can just put in not the year. Sorry. Okay. You can just put in the date. That's about it. All right, don't have to put in the year. Okay. Now the other thing is the setting is important. The setting for your Facebook page is important. All right, how you set, who is supposed to see a post, example, who is supposed to see a post, and so on. All right, and the most important setting I believe is regarding your friends. All right, you took the trouble to make friends on Facebook, so my suggestion is to hide your friends. Okay, to hide your friends. That's the setting. Now, the other thing that I can give you tips is about engagement. For engagement, you got to post regularly. You got to post regularly. Now, when I say regularly, it doesn't mean that you post 10 times, 20 times a day. No, regular means 1 or 2 posts a day. That's it. On a consistent basis, that's it. All right, I'm going to talk about what type of posts, at the moment, but later on, when I do another Facebook Live just for Facebook itself, I will talk about that. Okay, you got to post at least once or 2 times a day. That's good enough. Okay, now the last thing that I want to mention is about engagement. Okay, I mentioned that it is not the numbers that's important, it's the engagement of your post. Now, why is it that your engagement is very low? Most people, the engagement is low. When they post something, they don't have many likes, maybe 2 or 3 likes, that's all, and hardly any comment at all. Now, the simple reason is this. I want to tell you, the term is reciprocity. Reciprocity. So do you go out to other people's page, all right, and like their post and comment on their post? You don't. That is what engagement is about, all right? So what you need to do, at least spend some time, maybe 15 to 30 minutes a day, go out to other people's posts, your friends' posts, and like and comment, all right? When you do that, what do you think? They notice you, isn't it? They notice you, okay, and you become good friend with them. What they will do is that when you post something, they go to your post, they will like and they comment your post as well. That's how you get engagement with other people. You don't get engagement by sitting around and doing nothing, my friend. Okay, remember, engagement is the key to success on social media, especially Facebook. Okay, so you got to spend time, all right, to go out to other people's posts as well and like their post and comment on their post. It's a very simple thing, right? But most people don't do at all. They just post and post and post. And when people like their post and comment on their post, they don't even respond to that comment. All right? When people comment on your post, you got to thank them. All right? Take some time. I mean, you want to be successful, you got to put some effort into it. Isn't it true? You got to put some effort into it if you want to become successful. All right? It's no point having just a Facebook page and then after that, you don't do anything at all. It won't make you successful. All right, a lot of people are using Facebook, okay, successfully to generate organic traffic. Organic traffic means free traffic, free organic traffic. That's it. Because Facebook got 2.5 billion members, out there, more than that. All right, and you can have access to all these members if you do it properly. Of course, you can have the maximum of 5,000 friends, but then, well, if you can do it properly, all right, it is good enough. Okay, so I hope that you understand what I'm trying to tell you here, that Facebook is very important, but you must know what to do seriously. All right, now let me summarize for you why you should be using Facebook for your business. Okay, regardless of what business you do, you need exposure, you need to do marketing. So Facebook will give you the maximum exposure. Why? Because they got more than 2.5 billion members outside there. It is free, all right, and you leverage on Facebook credibility, and Facebook give you a graph search for you to search for people you want to contact, all right, and they also allow you to advertise on their platform, and of course you got to pay for it, and they allow you to have your profile page, fan pages, and also groups as well. That 3 categories there. Okay, disadvantages, of course, many accounts are inactive and some are bogus and scam, so you got to be careful. Okay, the sad thing, a lot of people do not know how to set up their profile page properly, don't know how to brand it. All right, and Facebook, of course, is very strict. They have to be strict, okay, to maintain their platform. A lot of irrelevant posts and fake and scam and advertisements are always there because Facebook got to make money, right? Now, here are some tips, all right? 5,000 friends is no point. What is important is the number of engagements, all right? You got to brand yourself with your cover photo, your profile picture, your about me page, and your settings must be correct as well. And you got to post regularly, all right? You got to do some work, that's for sure. You want to be successful in anything you do, you got to put in some effort. Post regularly, but not necessarily 20 posts a day. 2 posts a day will be good enough. All right, and engagement is very important. Remember the term is reciprocity. You do for other people will do for you, and people will start noticing you as well. All right, so that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something here. If you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. Okay, I appreciate you for your time here. So basically, today it is Friday here. I wish you a pleasant weekend, and I will see you again for another session of my live video on Monday. Okay, so this is Richard Quack wishing you good night and goodbye.